Okay, so today we're going to take a look at a former MT 513 student, Katie Schneck's project, her final project about how to solve two-step equations. This would be a really great project for Algebra 1 students to get some practice with solving some of these two-step equations. We can see here in her code, under the Get Equation button, the steps she put into solving and displaying equations in the form of ax plus b is equal to c. And that's all shown here. So we can take a look at this, and then we're going to see how we can modify this to not only show these equations in this format, but to also show them in a slightly different format. A times the quantity of x plus d is equal to c, where that d value is equal to b over a. So we'll look at that in a minute, but here again is this code for getting it to display an ax plus b is equal to c, where c is equal to a times x plus b. Up here, she randomized the values for x, a, and b, so the equation is going to be different every time. You don't get the same thing each time. And if we just run the sprite real quick, we can see that the equation is shown in that form. Ax plus b is equal to c. In this particular case, it randomly picked a to be 9, x to be 7, or b to be 7, sorry, and c to be 79. And then you would just follow the directions from the dragon to go ahead and solve. Okay? So we updated this project. Let's take you to another tab, and you'll see a lot of the same code, but then you'll also see this big if-else operator here, which is going to be how we make it so that it randomizes how it's going to display the equation format. So up here we say if pick random. We only have two choices. It's like flipping a coin, heads or tails. So if heads is 1 and tails is 2, the first way to format the equation or to display the equation is shown here. Otherwise, it's going to show it in this second format down here. And in this format down here, again, it's almost identical coding to the top here. We have it in the form of a quantity x plus d, where d is this b over a value, is equal to c, where again c is this ax plus b. Okay, let's get rid of this extra thing there. And if we go ahead and run this script and see what's going on here, some of the times it should show up in the original way and sometimes in the new way. So here, this is the original way that we saw before. Ax plus b is equal to c. And then we'll just click on it again, see if we can get it to show the other format, random. So there we go. Again with the original display. And here we have our new one. Okay, so we have a times x plus d, where d is b over a, is equal to c. Okay. And I'll take some screenshots of this and show it below so you can see it all in one picture in the lesson below, so you can kind of follow along and see if you can get yours to come out the same way.